I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a real content update pretty soon, but ERLC did release a quality of life update at 2 in the morning. So I guess you can call this a September update officially, but it still comes with some cool features, so let's check it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, so I'm going to locate a player, and then, begin the search. Then I'm going to call air support. Now I need to actually go on civilian and grab a gun. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna shoot down the helicopter. I don't know why this was added in a quality of life update. I'm guessing it's just, to make the game just better, just like a general improvement. Because I think before you can shoot the helicopter, if I wasn't wrong, but now I think it actually goes to the ground. So I guess it's like an improvement of something that was already there. So here comes in the helicopter now. I kind of picked the wrong gun for this, but we're going to try to unload as many magazines as we can into the helicopter in hopes it actually breaks. I don't know why I picked the Tech 9, but there we go. It's almost done. It's almost there. And it should come down any second now. There we go. Alright. Took my entire, literally every single bullet I had. But then it just comes down and, I guess it just falls through the walls just because, it's obviously not going to, make a crash on the ground. But still pretty cool. It's definitely a feature that would definitely help for realism, I guess. It's a nice feature, I will say. So upon setting your sheriff or police vehicle ELS to all blues or all reds, let's actually go on the sheriff team just so I can show you guys. The edge light bar is finally fixed. I know many people were having problems with the top of the edge light bar. I'll show you what I mean. Not changing to the color of the ELS. So look, this is red and blue because the ELS is red and blue. But since my sheriff vehicle ELS is all blue, now we can spawn it. And it's going to be all blue on the top. Which is nice, obviously, because, we don't want it red with all blue. That just looks bad. And it was a glitch for a pretty significant amount of time. So, if you go to the Ford Explorer 2020, there's actually something called rear hideaways, which I believe, if I'm not correct, it was on the Bronco and maybe a Tahoe. I think I'm wrong, actually. I also don't know what vehicles these have been introduced to other than the Explorer. But don't mind my car build, it's kind of bad, but if you just turn it on, you might be able to see it. I don't know if it works with the light pattern that I have on it, which is what I'm kind of seeing, but it's a cool little light right under those. Many people wanted it just because it's another lighting option that police officers use. Some other notable things that have been fixed. One being the helicopter camera. Apparently, whenever people used it, it was all glitch on the ground. Graphics and stuff was not loading, and obviously that's a big problem because you're using the air support camera to try to find people. And it was also kind of buggy as well. Custom speed limit categories can also be saved. MSCs now work properly. The FD mobile command and heavy tanker should now have truck horns as well. Vehicle passengers should be able to see blinkers from the driver because they also, I think, have the panel. I'm not entirely sure what that deal is. Also, okay, well, I'm on the Valley Transit job and we're gonna get a taxi. So this is another major thing. So let's spawn the taxi. And then I'm going to go on my alt account and get a taxi. Now, when you open the map, the taxi fare is at RCPD. Let's just say he just got out of jail. But when you ride towards the taxi fare, obviously it's blinking on the map. I believe before it was just one of these, one of these location markers that just popped up. And now it's an actual taxi fare that pops up on the map. Nothing visually in the game for me. Hello, you can get in the taxi now. While I'm here, I might as well just show you that light poles have also been fixed. If I run over here and stay on the light pole, it's not going to regenerate. This is just to help fix car glitches or, stuff like that. I think the main thing was car glitches due to this. Because when it respawns, it's going to go through the car and then the car might glitch out. The tires might pop out, stuff like that. And let's just reverse out of it. give it like a few seconds, and then, it should reappear. So I don't know what this is, but it says you should no longer be able to own more than one house. I don't know if that was even a glitch. I've never heard of that, being able to own more than one house. You should know. Oh, that's a big one. Don't mind the burning car. I kind of just picked it because it's kind of OG. But if you head to the this building here, I don't know if many of you know how to get on top of this building. I'm sure I think I've done a few role plays on top of this building. The only way to get on top of there was to go into the driver's seat and then jump out. But now that's fixed. If you do that, even in the passenger seat, you go like right out. Let me just try all 4 seats. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. I mean, that's an RIP considering this is like the highest building I think we can get on without like either parkouring up or glitching up ourselves. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but I mean, I guess they have to. Okay, so if we make the weather rain, so recently PRC have been fixing the fact that rain goes through like buildings like underpasses like this. If I drive through this, there is no longer any rain, even inside the parking garage, which is good. Oh, wait. Okay. So there's none here, but there's some here. So PRC might have to fix that. But if you go in here... okay. This is definitely something they still need to work on because it's disabled for the little part of the ramp here, but not going through the parking garage. I guess they're... I don't know. They're probably going to still work on it. Yeah, so here is the full list of the bug fixes and improvements and maybe 1 or 2 new features. ERLC's been pushing lots of these lately, obviously, because the community have been complaining about a buggy game, and obviously they care about that. And obviously they're taking a lot of hours to fix the amount of bugs that were created through the summer updates and police week. So that's really, really good. Now, don't quote me on this, but I do expect an update to come within 1 to 2 weeks. I don't know, because we're obviously not getting a Labor Day update, so I don't know if they're going to do anything. You're just probably going to give us some sort of small content update within the next 1 to 2 weeks, so maybe I'll see you there. Or here's a good point. ERLC is about to hit 1 billion visits, so they might do something for 1 billion visits. OMB predicted it was going to be somewhere around like the 14th, which kind of makes sense. So we'll see around there. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.